The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew.
Glory to you, O Lord.
Jesus said to his disciples, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and decay destroy, and thieves break in and steal. But store up treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor decay destroys, nor thieves break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there also will your heart be. The lamp of the body is the eye. If your eye is sound, your whole body will be filled with light. But if your eye is bad, your whole body will be in darkness. And if the light in you is darkness, how great will the darkness be?" Brothers and sisters, the Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
There is an old Spanish proverb that says, "There are no pockets in a shroud." There are no pockets in a shroud. A shroud is a cloth used to wrap a dead body. And if you'll try to inspect it, it has no pockets because it tells us a strong message. Once we leave the world, we will take nothing with us. Wala po tayong dadalin. Not our money, not our titles, not our achievements, not even our followers in our social media. Nothing. We will not be bringing anything. And that is exactly what Jesus is reminding us in our gospel reading today. In our gospel reading, Jesus tells us, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, but store up treasures in heaven." And my dear brothers and sisters, notice one thing here. Jesus is not condemning possessions. He is correcting priorities. He is telling us what to prioritize. Because we know that possessions are good servants for us, but they are terrible masters. We were meant to own things, but we were never meant to be owned by them. Dapat po tayo yung pinagsisilbihan ng yaman natin at hindi ang yaman ng pinagsisilbihan natin. We know the newest gadget eventually becomes outdated. May bago na namang model na lalabas. The latest trend fades. Sikat yan sa TikTok, bukas hindi na. The strongest body grows weak. No matter how much we try to exercise or maybe eat the right kind of food, humihina pa rin yung katawan natin as we grow older. Clothes wear out, cars age, and everything earthly carries an expiration date. Lahat po dito may expiration sa mundo. And today's first reading gives us a powerful contrast. We heard Queen Athaliah built her life around one treasure. Ano yung pinahalagahan niya? Worldly power. She held on to power. She held on to control so tightly that she destroyed relationships and she shed innocent blood to protect her throne. Nung namatay yung anak niya, gusto niyang siya yung sumunod na maging reyna, pinatay niya yung mga pwedeng ibang umupo sa trono. She destroyed relationships. She even took lives on her hand. But there are two people involved in the first reading who did differently, who chose differently. Jehosheba and Jehoiada chose a different path. They chose a different investment. They did it quietly but faithfully. What did they do? For 6 years, they protected the child Josh. And this Josh would be the next enthroned. They did it not for recognition, not for applause, but out of fidelity to God. Gusto nilang gawin kung ano yung tama. Athaliah, the queen, clung to power, and eventually, she lost everything. But Jehoiada invested in God's will and left a legacy that endured forever. Now, that is the difference between earthly treasure and heavenly treasure. Kung tititong sinasabi sa atin ito, ano ang effect sa buhay natin? How does this mean, or what does this mean for us today? It means we have to choose people over power sa first reading. In the gospel reading, we have to choose and prioritize people over possessions. Mas piliin po natin yung tao kaysa sa kapangyarihan, mas piliin yung tao kaysa sa kayamanan. It means putting down your phone when your child tells you, "Can I tell you something?" Kapag may gustong sabihin yung anak, i-prioritize natin sila. It means choosing dinner with your family instead of endlessly chasing another hour of work. Imbis na magtrabaho pa rin sa bahay, baka naman pwede nating sabayan kumain yung pamilya. It means listening patiently to aging parents instead of saying, "Later na lang kita kakausapin, ma. Bukas na lang kita tatawagan pa." Prioritize our aging and even sick parents. It means realizing that your children may forget the brand of clothes or shoes you brought them, but they will remember whether you were present or not. Paglaki po ng mga anak natin, hindi naman nila matatandaan kung ano yung mga sapatos or brand na ibinigay nyo sa kanya. Matatandaan nila kung kayo ba present when they needed you. Kung nandun kayo para makinig sa kanila nung kailangan nila. And because at the end of life, people rarely regret not earning more. Hindi ho tayo makakarinig ng mga tao na malalagutan ng hininga ang sasabihin, "Sana nagpayaman pa ako." Walang ganong sinasabi, masyado yung namamatay na tao. Rather, they regret not loving more. We would hear people dying and telling, "Sana mas nagmahal ako. Sana mas nagbigay ako. Sana mas nagpatawad ako." And so, my dear brothers and sisters, every hidden act of love becomes a treasure stored in heaven. That would be our investment in heaven. Every prayer that no one sees is an investment in heaven. Every honest decision when dishonesty would be easier is an investment in heaven. Every forgiveness offered when your pride says no is an investment in heaven. And every kindness shown to someone who cannot repay you is an investment in heaven. These, my dear brothers and sisters, are investments that fire cannot burn and death cannot steal. Hindi ho yan masusunog ng kahit anong apoy at hindi mananakaw kahit ng kayamanan. That's why Jesus tells us in the gospel reading, "For where your treasure is, there also will your heart be." Kung nasan daw yung yaman, nandyan din ang ating puso. Your heart will always follow your treasure. If your treasure is money, your heart will live in anxiety. You will always be anxious looking for it. If your treasure is status, your heart will live in comparison. You will get tired comparing yourself to other people. And if your treasure is Christ, your heart will always experience peace. Hindi ho ba yan yung gusto natin? Magkaroon ng kapayapaan at tanging si Kristo lamang ang makapagbibigay niyan. So today, my dear brothers and sisters, let us ask ourselves, what am I protecting too much in this life? And whom am I neglecting because of it? Ano ba yung gustong-gusto kong protektahan, itago, itreasure ng sobra-sobra? At sino yung nakakaligtaan kong tao dahil sa pagprotekta ko sa mga bagay na ito? Then, today, make one investment in eternity. Ano ba yun? Mga simpleng investment. You don't need to go to the bank. You don't need to deposit a large amount of money. Invest in heaven. Call someone today. Forgive someone. Pray for someone and be present for someone. In short, love someone today. Siguro sa buong araw na to, ito yung ating laging iisipin. How can I show my love today? To my colleagues, to my family members, to my churchmates, to a stranger whom I will meet. How can I be a loving person today? And in doing so, be assured that you're already investing so much in heaven. Because yes, there are no pockets in a shroud, but there are treasures that death cannot touch. The love we gave, the faith we lived, and the goodness we shared. These are our treasures in heaven. Sana po patuloy tayong yumaman, hindi lang yaman sa mundo, kundi yaman sa kalangitan. Para po pagkatapos ng buhay natin, hindi tayo dukha sa paningin ng Diyos, kundi mayaman sa pagmamahal at pag-ibig sa Kanya. Amen.